What's up, Greg Launard here, ESPN Chattanooga for the Off the Diamond segment. We're hanging out at Lee University today. We're gonna go talk to some of the guys. We're gonna head out to shortstop, take some ground balls with some big time shortstops, a senior and a freshman. You ready to roll? Let's do it. Greg Launard here, hanging out at shortstop at Lee University. Again, freshman Ashton Simmons is our guest. What's up, man? Thanks for being here.
Thanks, man. It's a good time.
All right, so you are a freshman, as I mentioned.
Sir.
You are from Bradley Central. You're a local kid. So why did you decide to come to Lee University? Why did you want to stay home?
So,
besides wanting to hang out with mom still.
yeah,
boy,
right.
Sure. Yeah.
So growing up, I mean, my brother goes here. He's graduating this spring, actually.
Mm-hmm. Does he play baseball as well?
He does not. No,
Okay.
we're kind of the exact opposites. He's into the art.
Gotcha.
I'm into the sports.
Okay. All right. Well-rounded family.
Yeah. So growing up through high school, I actually dual enrolled here, starting sophomore year. So I got a lot of dual enrollment credits.
Wait, you talking about like sophomore in high school?
Sophomore in high school,
What?
I started taking college classes.
A smart kid.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was barely getting through the regular classes in high school.
Yeah. So coming in as a freshman, I could have technically been a sophomore, but I want to play all 4 years. So
Of course. Yeah, you don't want to rush this.
But yeah, so coming here, I mean, I knew the campus,
Mhm.
and I knew this before it was this.
Yeah.
It was like 2 bleachers, and that was about it. But I mean, then they get this, and I love this.
You get it for all
I know Coach
4 or
Brew.
5 years now.
Yeah. So the cool thing is that Bradley Central, I played with Coach Brew's son when he was a freshman. I was a senior, and I knew Coach Brew before that. So he was always at the Bradley games, and always coming to watch me, his son play. I knew Coach Brew for a while, knew he's a great guy, loved him as a coach. Riley Black, who is a sophomore here, and Dylan Sandifer, who is a junior, knew both those guys from Bradley, and they came here, so I was like, man, I mean, might as well keep the tradition going, come as a Bradley Bear, so yeah, why not?
It's interesting because I remember when I was in high school and then going into college, I sort of wanted to go where nobody knew me. I wanted to kind of start fresh, but you were sort of the opposite. You're like, I know a lot of people here, I'm comfortable here, and I just want to keep playing. Another interesting thing that Coach told me was that you were homeschooled in high school.
Yes, sir.
So how has that transition been from being homeschooled in high school, obviously going and playing ball at Bradley Central, taking dual classes here, and then coming into Lee, and now you have to be in a classroom setting? Is it different? Is it difficult?
So
what's the adjustment been like?
At first, when I started dual enrolling, it was weird.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to being at home.
Yeah.
We also did, it was called BCHE. It was a homeschooled thing for homeschooled kids. So it was like we all went to class together, really, on like one day of the week, and
That's
then
cool.
you'd also do your own stuff at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was different. I mean, people always tell me that I don't act like the homeschool kid, and I think it's because of the baseball side. Like, I'm always out hanging out with my buddies, and so I'm not like awkward or anything.
And that's what I asked Coach about, because I was like, how is he, and I didn't mean to sound mean, but like, is he socially awkward a little bit? Has it been a transition? No, he's hit the ground running. He's been fine. Like, he's one of the guys. Like, it's no big deal. So sports does give you that avenue to sort of just be one of the guys instead of like having to acclimate yourself into a classroom setting. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
So we are at the shortstop position. Why did you gravitate towards shortstop? I mean, we've seen already on the video some of your smooth fielding, but like other than that, why did you gravitate to short?
I mean, I love being in control of the game, and I mean, besides like the pitcher, I feel like shortstop's like next in command. I feel like, because he's the guy out here. I mean, you could tell when we were defensive off of BP and stuff. Yeah. We get fly balls over there, we get fly balls over there. We call those guys off, and it's like our zones are a little bit bigger than theirs. And we communicate, like outfield, if we do cuts and relays, we get 90% of the stuff. I mean, we're going to second, we're cutting to third, we're cutting home, we're going to third for the cut.
Double cuts,
all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I just love it. You do so much. I feel like you're always active. You're always doing something that's short. But yeah, I mean, and then it helps when people tell you, your hands are pretty good, smooth and stuff, and so you want to keep doing it, and then you want to get better. And I've always loved taking ground balls. I mean, if I'm depressed about something, or I'm just upset, or I would just go take ground balls. I'd go outside my house and throw a ball against the wall, just field it, and that's what I did for hours. You can ask my parents. They were, I mean, all they heard constantly, boom, 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 and I'm just out there just doing that for hours. I mean, I just love it. And just taking simple ground balls like this, it brings me joy. It's fun. It's so fun. And
I'm with you. I was the same way. I was more of a defensive player than an offensive player. I just, the happy place. You know, between this and basketball, I love just going out and getting up shots or just getting out. And, you know, I was the first baseman in college, but afterwards I played second, short, third, and all over the infield. I didn't want anything to do with fly balls. Get me something on the ground, I'm fine. In the air, I can catch a pop-up, but put me in the outfield and ask me to read a fly ball, I want nothing to do with that. All right, let's get some ground balls. Let's see what it looks like. And I just want you to talk us through sort of your approach to the ball and how you go about fielding it. What makes you such a good fielder?
I got you.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so the thing that I really notice about you when you go to attack a ball is that you're not waiting back for it. You're really going up, you're approaching the ball. And one thing that I always tell my kids when I'm coaching is to not flash. And by that I mean show the back of the glove. You're always showing the palm. Like that is by far the biggest thing that I notice about you right away is you're always showing the palm. Talk to the camera and tell the audience why we always go and show the palm and why you always sort of attack the ball like that.
It's funny, I mean, when I was growing up, I did that constantly. And you know what would happen is it would be here, and I'd get there and the ball's through my legs.
So takes a bat hop.
But I didn't see that growing up. I didn't see that that's what it was. I'm just like, why can't I field a ground ball? Well, you know, getting into middle school and stuff, started talking with the coach, and he's like, you're really doing that too much. You just need to be there. So learning that, now, I mean, as I'm coming to the ball, I just like to be here. I mean, just really just let your wrist hang, and just it's there, and then it's straight to the ball. Not any of this, not holding it up here and then boom. And
that's when mistakes happen.
Right, and then like you said, attacking the ball. I love creating my own hops. I mean, people might get confused, like, how do you create your own hops? Well, if you wait back on the ball, that's when that bad hop's gonna come. But if you attack it and you get that big hop, then it's an easier play.
And that's where the sort of the stutter step comes in. You just kind of have to, it's all about timing and the repetition over and over again. So in terms of baseball, why did you gravitate towards baseball? Is there anybody that sort of influenced you to get into the game or influenced you to get to where you are, whether it's parents, you know, an old coach, something like that?
I mean, I really haven't had anybody in my family besides my grandfather, but he played in high school and then he went into like men's softball league, but that's about it. I think what it was just growing up playing, and then the guys that I was around, my friends, I was like, I think when I was younger, it wasn't so much as playing the game, it was more I want to be with those guys. And then that's when it came to, okay, I like the sport and I like these guys. So then it's just 2 in 1, it's even better.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, and like I said, I was really the only one that was really an athlete in my household. I mean, my sister plays volleyball and stuff, but my brother he tried it. And I think there was literally a day where my brother was playing t-ball and he said, I quit, I retire, and just walked out.
Walking out, I'm hanging up my t-ball cleats
now. He's done. But yeah, I mean, I just stuck to it. I loved it ever since. I mean, it's the best sport in my opinion.
What's your favorite thing about playing the game of baseball?
Favorite thing about playing the game of baseball?
I know there's a lot, but.
I mean, if I gotta be honest, I love making a play and hearing the dugout go crazy. My favorite thing in high school was there was always this one guy, whenever I make a play, he'd go, "Attaboy!" And I could distinctly tell him that it was him that was cheering every time. And I just love it. It's so satisfying to me. And then picking balls, of course. I love short, hot picks. Those are the best.
Like I said, I played first in college, and that was the best thing about it. All right, the final thing here with the conversation, our triple play. 3 quick questions. First thing that comes to your mind. Ready to roll?
I'm ready.
Okay. Favorite ballpark food? You go to a ballpark, what are you getting? What's your go-to?
Hot dog.
Everybody says hot dog. Other than hot dogs.
Other than hot dogs?
Yeah. Is there another
nachos, cheese nachos.
Okay, there you go. Favorite baseball memory?
Favorite baseball memory. All right,
anything that stands out to you?
My sophomore year of high school, we went to the state championship game, and we ended up losing, but that journey was the best time of my life. I mean, it was amazing. I was only a sophomore, playing short, and going that way, playing at MTSU. Oh man, I've never been more nervous, but that was by far the best experience I've had.
All right, we asked this to Z as well. I know he's a big Doritos guy. Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch Doritos?
Nacho cheese.
Attaboy. Good answer. Good answer. Ashton Simmons has been our guest, the stud young shortstop here for Lee University. You'll see him next season manning this shortstop position all year long.
Appreciate it, sir.